Welcome to part 6 of the 60 Tips for Grassroots Football Coaches compilation.
When planning your session, try to narrow down your topic. Passing is too broad a topic. A bit of passing, a bit of dribbling is too broad a topic. Passing's probably got about 50 different topics at a minimum you could break that down to. So it might be penetrative passing. So we're working on passing, but we're looking at when we can penetrate today. Then that will give you your coaching points to work off that day. So looking for the opportunity to penetrate, then the way to pass, type of pass, who you're playing that pass to, what area of the pitch, for example. They're all different coaching points you might have. But you really need to narrow down your topics and not be too broad with it. Otherwise you end up coaching a little bit of everything and you don't end up getting enough detail in there to improve players as much as you can. Make sure you rotate positions with younger players. You must let them experience different positions, and there's so many reasons for this, and there's a full blog on the Coaches Club about this. But let them experience playing in different positions, especially when they're young. You don't know where they're going to end up playing anyway in the future, and you don't know how the game is going to change. So let players experience different positions. If you've got that player that naturally likes to defend and spends time defending, let them spend 3/4 of their time there, that's fine. But let them play in other positions as well and teach them that actually by playing these other positions, you are going to get better at the position you like to play. Tip 27. Especially with younger players, try using a horseshoe. So all that is you stand here as the coach, put out a cone for each player in a horseshoe shape around you. And when players come in for team talks, tell them to stand at a cone each. What you will do is you'll get all the players' attention, they'll all be in your eye line, no one will be standing in front or behind each other, and it makes it a lot easier to coach and get your messages across. With younger players, they can put their drink near their cone so they know where they've got to go. With the really young players, you can let them take their cone home and design it if they want, put a colour on it, put pictures on it so they know where they are. But this will really help you be more effective when you are talking to players as a group. Make sure you're only focusing on one topic during your training sessions. Okay, so don't work on attacking and defending or passing and dribbling. Focus it down to one topic. Make sure then you're focusing on in possession and out of possession topics, because you spend probably half of your time in your games defending. But do we spend half of our training sessions working on defending? I doubt most do. So narrow down just to one topic, but make sure there's a balance of in possession and out of possession topics. Try a whole practice. We've got a full blog on this on the site and a few practices on the TSC Coaches Club for this. But you start with the whole. So you might start with a game, okay, and you're trying to work on improving playing move through midfield. So you set up a game where teams have got to play through midfield. Okay, and what you do then is halfway through or 20 minutes into session, you narrow that down to just working on one component of getting through that midfield. So it might be the rotation of players or receiving on the back foot or combinations. So you would break your session down and isolate that small section to work on. Once you've done that, you can then go back to the whole part of the practice and see if that goes into the game, and you can measure their learning.
In September, I am running an online coaching course for grassroots coaches. This can be for coaches that are level 1, uefa C licence or level 2, and it's going to go through everything you need to coach your grassroots team. There will be lots of value in this for new coaches as well as experienced coaches. We'll be running over 6 weeks with a series of webinars. If you miss a webinar, you'll be able to make it up as well. But we'll go through things like how to plan your sessions, how to adapt for individuals within your group, especially when you've got players that are at different ability levels. We'll go through formation, small-sided games, how to deal with some parents, how to create a culture for your team, how to develop individuals around the 4 corners to help them physically, technically, tactically, psychologically. We will go through loads and loads of session plans and session design stuff. In my experience, that's what grassroots coaches want. They want help with designing their sessions and how they can do that over a season. So a large bulk of the 6-week course will be working on creating your sessions, making sure your sessions are appropriate for your players, and making sure your sessions are helping players develop. You can sign up and register interest for this course, and then we will be sending out links about how to get involved and get enrolled on the course. It will be starting in September. Hopefully you're looking at the 60 tips videos that we're currently releasing and going through. And you can find more information on the TSC Coaches Club, which is on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. You can follow me on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook as Seb Tidy, and we'll have lots of free content out there as well. You can already see a lot of free content on our Coaches Club, which, like I said, is on Facebook, and if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, there's loads on there. Any coaches you think that will really benefit from this course, please share this with them, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you on the course in September.